Despite the fact that he's outsold any other British solo artist in the UK, Robbie Williams has been described by industry impresario Alan McGee as a crime against music. And no matter how many sellout concerts he racks up on his world tours, he still can't seem to break the American market.
And why I'm not as big in the States is because over the course of the 7 albums that I've had out, I've spent 2 months promoting my albums in America. I've actually spent longer than that in France. You know, everybody keeps going on about how Robbie Williams hasn't broken the States. You know, Robbie Williams really hasn't tried to break the States because Robbie Williams hasn't been that bothered.
Talking about himself in the third person can't disguise the fact that his failure to make an impression on the US charts has left him so frustrated that he now spends most of his time schmoozing and networking in California. One journalist has put his lack of US success down to the fact that Americans have no time for his gurning self-deprecation, referring to Robbie's compulsion to alternate between arrogance and self-loathing. One moment he will declare himself the best performer in the world, and the next he will mock his flamboyant behavior on stage and brand himself a fake. Although he has not so far confirmed whether he suffers from bipolar disorder, Robbie has confessed that during his long battle of depression, he has frequently resorted to all kinds of recreational and prescription drugs, as well as consuming vast quantities of alcohol. Another source of anxiety may come from his apparent confusion over his sexual orientation, an issue he confronts again and again in his lyrics. But while he's happy to raise questions about his sexuality through his music, he certainly was not prepared to take tabloid claims he was a closet homosexual lying down. And in 2005, he won a libel case against MGN and Northern & Shell after his QC declared that Robbie was not and had never been a gay man. Whatever the cause of Robbie's discontent, his battle to come off the nasties has been a long and arduous one. After cancelling the Asian leg of his 2006 world tour due to stress and exhaustion, he checked in for a stint in rehab.